All right. Hey, Mecha Warehouse family. Hey, everybody. Hey, you. Hey, everybody, what's up? This is Nick from Mecha Warehouse, and today I want to put together a quick list video, just trying to start pumping out a little bit more content for the channel, getting past just doing purely weekly videos. If you saw our video late last week, I'm going to start putting out weekly videos, and here's something new. So today, 5 things you probably didn't know about Mecha Warehouse. Okay, number 1, we're located in beautiful tax-free New Hampshire. A lot of people ask the question, where are you guys located? We are in Hooksett, New Hampshire. We are basically practically just off 93, exit 10. Great location. Love where we are. But one of the best facts about that is that we're in New Hampshire. I grew up in Massachusetts. I've been in New England my whole life, but I moved up here relatively recently being the last 10 years or so. I moved up after college for a job, and I've just been loving it up here. But that brings me to like the 1B here, and that is that New Hampshire has no sales tax, which is, I think, a great advantage to shopping at Mecha Warehouse. Some other shops out there are located in places that will charge you tax if you're local in the same state, but they will sometimes charge you tax no matter what state you're in. Mecha Warehouse will not charge you sales tax. Period. The end. We have no sales tax here, and I'm not collecting for another state because all our business is technically done in New Hampshire. Just like the old days when you could buy things online and not pay sales tax for it. Well, it's still true about Mecha Warehouse, so factor that in when you're considering where to make your next purchase. Number 2, Mecha Warehouse used to be located in my attic, in my hallway and my garage, and pretty much all over my house for that matter. We moved the business to this warehouse here in the last 6-7 weeks or so, early September 2020, and moved the business relatively recently to the warehouse here, and but before that, completely in my house. Number 3, the business actually started selling books. A lot of people don't know that. I started trying to find something outside of my engineering career to do as a side hustle. I'd heard about this crazy thing called Zen arbitrage or Amazon arbitrage, and which basically is taking advantage of differences in prices on Amazon between merchant fulfilled sellers and Amazon fulfilled selling, prime shipping, that kind of stuff. And so I was buying textbooks using a piece of software that would help me do searches and try to find deals on books, used books primarily, and then turn around and sell them at a more market even price or whatever. And after doing that for like a month or 2, I realized that it wasn't for me. It just really kind of sucked. Mostly because it is boring as hell to look up used textbook prices if you are not a used book aficionado or something. I don't know who is. Does anybody love used textbooks? If you do, definitely post down in the comments. I would love to know that there's a person out there that apparently loves used textbooks. I don't think anybody does, though. So really what that all kind of led me to was what would be interesting to actually spend my time looking up for prices and buying inventory and doing all that stuff. And gunpla was one of my big hobbies at the time, still is. And so that kind of changed everything and is changing the course of my life. Okay, number 4, Mecha Warehouse is a one-man operation. And I say one man because technically my wife has been helping me a lot over the last few months. She was doing a lot managing backroom inventory stuff, and now she's spending most of her time helping me with just administrative stuff, purchase orders and other paperwork kind of stuff for the most part. But everything basically, at least in the warehouse here, gets done by myself. I pack every single order. I check in every single kit for the most part. Occasionally get a little bit of help with that from my wife, but I basically do everything around here. And now that I'm a remote video editor, I'm doing that too. That will hopefully change maybe early next year, but for now it is all me. So if you got a customer service issue, you're talking to me. If you have an issue with how something was packed, that was me. Thankfully, it doesn't happen very often. And yeah, number 5, Mecha Warehouse is all about community. One of the things I set out when I started, when I was trying to think how can Mecha Warehouse be different than maybe some of the other online stores out there, and my mission was to create that store that is basically like your local store, but not local, which has actually been quite useful here in 2020. Right, a lot of our local stores are closed. The local build nights aren't happening, stuff like that, the whole COVID thing. And so we've got our Discord community. We've got a wonderful group of over 400 people now that converse there, share their work, discuss what they're working on, tips, tricks, all that kind of stuff. We've got virtual build nights, Zooms. We've got some public ones. We got some Discord only, and yeah, we are constantly trying to be a part of the community and help build our own community around the store. Really, that's a welcoming, open place for people to come, get help, share tips, etc. Thank you. So those were 5 things about Mecha Warehouse you probably didn't know. Some of you might have. Some of you hardcore people have been around since the beginning. But thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. If you want to catch more content from Mecha Warehouse, definitely subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get the notifications when we have new videos coming out, and like this video because that really helps me out and helps bring Mecha Warehouse to more people. So thanks a lot. See you guys later. I'm out.